Dear students, today we will be solving the IB Math A HL May 2025 paper 2 time zone 3 question number 3. You will be getting the solutions for the first two questions from this paper and the solutions to the other questions from the other past papers in form of playlists on my channel NS Online Math Tutoring Classes. You will also be getting playlists where the solved past paper questions will be available based on their topics. I'm Nilanjana Sanyal. I'm an online IB Math A HL level tutor. My phone number and my website address are displayed at the bottom of the screen. So without any further delay, let us start to solve the question number 3. The maximum mark is 6. A supermarket analyzes the shopping habits of its customers. The number of times X each customer visits the supermarket in a week is given by the following probability distribution. When X value is equal to 1, that means the customer is visiting the supermarket only once in a week. The probability is 1.5A. We do not know what is the value of A. Similarly, if the customer is visiting twice every week, it is 2A. When the customer is visiting thrice every week in a week, not every week, in a week, the probability is 0.281 and so on. Okay. So, subpart A is having two further subparts. The first subpart I is saying find the value of A. Okay, and we know this that the sum total of all the probabilities should be equal to 1. Okay, so 1.5A, rather, I'm not starting my answer over here. AI 1.5A plus 2A plus 0.281 plus A plus 0.026 is equal to 1. Okay. So this is 2A, this is A, that means 3A plus 1.5A is 4.5A is equal to 1 minus 0.21 minus 0.026. Okay. So therefore, A should be equal to 1 minus 0.281 minus 0.026 over 4.5. Okay. So let us see what is the answer. 1 minus 0.281 minus 0.026. Let me just see once more. Yeah, 0.026 over 4.5. 0.154. Okay. A equal to 0.15. I write down the mode of X. The mode of X will be the X value for which the probability will be the maximum. Okay. It will be the most likely outcome. That means the maximum possibility is that the customer will be visiting that many number of times in a week. So, first of all, let us get these probabilities, because otherwise we will not be knowing which one is having the maximum probability. Okay, this one is 0.154, we know that. So I 1.5A equal to 1.5 times answer 0.231 and 2A 2 times 0.154 0.308. Okay. So since P of x is equal to 2 equal to 0.308 is the maximum probability therefore mode of x is equal to 2. Okay. So part B, find the mean of x. Okay, you will be given this mean formula in your formula booklet. It is the expected value of x, which should be equal to sigma x times P of x. Okay, so part B, it will be mean of x is equal to 1 times x, so 1 times P is 1.5a, so 1.5 times 0. Or let me write 0.231 because I have already got these. Okay. So since I have written over here, so I'm not erasing this, but I'll be taking this product. 1.5 times 0.154 plus 2 times 0.308 plus 3 times 0.281 plus 4 times 0.154 plus 5 times 0.026. Okay, fine. So now we have to use the calculator. This is 1 times this one is 0.231. So let us use the calculator. 1 times 0.231, so I'm just writing 0.231 plus 2 times 0.308 plus 3 times 0.281 plus, I'm reading from the distribution table given, 4 times 0.154 plus 5 times 0, now I can see my rating, 0.026. Okay, so enter 2.436. So correct to 3 significant figures, it will be 2.44. Okay, so therefore mean of x is equal to 2.44, correct to 3 significant figures. Okay, the manager wants to know why customers come to their supermarket. They survey the first 50 customers to arrive at the supermarket on a particular day. Subpart C is saying identify which one of the following best. It carries just a single mark. Identify which one of the following best describes the manager's sampling method. Circle your answer. Now, what are these 5 types of sampling method? You should be knowing. Random sampling is just whoever customer you see is entering or exiting the supermarket, you just survey that customer. You ask them, that person, some questions. Randomly, you select the customers. So it can be whoever is entering or whoever is exiting or whoever is already there in the supermarket, inside the supermarket, you just randomly select any person and question them. Okay, that is random sampling. Systematic sampling is maybe you are asking the first customer, then the 10th customer, then the 20th customer. This way, it is systematically you're choosing the customers. Okay, convenience sampling. Convenience sampling means it is you may be busy at some part of the day, you may not be present over there, or there may be various other reasons. So you select a time which is convenient for you, and then you at that particular time, or it may not be the time. You may be selecting the customers which are near to which who are present near to your office, who you can just see from your office. You can see those customers. So you are just randomly choosing those customers with who you can see from your office, and you just question them and complete the survey. So it is according to your convenience you are selecting the customers. So that is convenience sampling. Okay. Let me come to the stratified sampling first of all. Stratified sampling is you are dividing the customer into different sections or different strata. That is, maybe you are dividing them into different age groups or different time when they are visiting. So you are dividing them into stratum. If you are having two stratum, then you will be taking maybe 25 from one and 25 from the other. So that is stratified sampling. And quota sampling is over here also you are dividing the whole customer group into several subsections, but how many customers you will be selecting from each subsection will be determined by that section size. How many maybe you are having a group of teenagers and a group of say middle-aged persons. So how many customers you will be choosing from the teenager group and how many will you be choosing from the middle age group will be dependent on the group sizes. So that is the quota sampling. That is the difference between stratified and quota sampling. For quota sampling also you have different strata, but the group size determines the number of representatives from that group. Okay? So it is just the first 50 customers. So it is not a random sampling, definitely. It is not done in systematic way. First 50 customer, it is systematic slightly, definitely, but I think the convenience sampling is the better option. Circle your answer. So I'm circling this one because I think the manager is having this time first 50. So when the supermarket is just opening on a particular day, the manager is present. So the manager decides to survey the first 50 customers. So that is the convenient time for the manager. So I am opting for the convenience sampling. Okay. So we have completed solving this question, and thank you for staying with me till the end. Please like and share this video in case you have liked my explanation, and please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Your liking, sharing and subscribing will be really helping me a lot. We meet again very soon when we will be solving question 4 of the same paper. Till then, bye.